Welcome again to the second part of our Green Teams launch for 2020. I'm Amy Taninga, the director of the PSEG Institute for Sustainability Studies at Montclair State University, where I've had the fortune to collaborate with many individuals inside and outside the university to create our Green Teams program. Welcome to our 2020 Green Teams launch. If you'd like to interact with us on social media, you can see the hashtags here and also the handles. So today, for this launch, we find ourselves in a rather unusual situation, sharing information virtually as much of the world has done over the past few months, as well as sharing in the human crises our society faces, while trying to address environmental crises also created by humans over the past decades. We do have some good news, and that is both that information we will reveal today about the great students we have working in the Green Teams programs this summer and the important projects they will be working on. Secondly, in addition, we are very excited to share news that we have already secured funding for many teams in the coming year through 2 National Science Foundation grants. The first, an Improving Undergraduate STEM Education, IUSE grant, for $600,000 to study how non-STEM majors in the program contribute. And we very much value them, so now we'll be able to include even more. This grant is to our Associate Director, Dr. Nina Goody, a biochemist, and co-PI, Dr. Elizabeth Emery, who is in Modern Languages and Literatures at Montclair State University, together with me. Further, beyond that, we're very excited because we also are able to announce now that we've been awarded a $2 million grant from the National Science Foundation for Hispanic serving institutions, of which Montclair State is one. This grant will allow us to include families as part of the Green Teams program in some ways, in some parts of the program, and to continue partnering with corporations and other organizations to serve students underrepresented in STEM. And we know that many of our students come from communities that have been hit hardest by COVID-19 and are struggling the most with the tensions occurring right now. And so we support them very much, and now we'll be able to do so even more. On this grant, Dr. Nina Goody, again, a biochemist, Dr. Yasmin Besson-Casino from sociology, and our dean, Dr. Laura Billings, as well as our assistant vice president for Spanish initiatives, Dr. Katya Goldfarb, join me to lead the effort. We are grateful to be able to support so many students in the coming years, and for those that we have with us this summer. We know that they're facing challenges that previous students haven't, and so we welcome you in helping to support them. And now I'd like to introduce you to Dr. Katya Goldfarb. Dr. Katya Goldfarb is the inaugural Assistant Vice President for Hispanic Serving Initiatives at Montclair State University as part of the Provost Senior Leadership Team. She is the founding chair of the Family Science and Human Development Department in the College of Education and Human Services at Montclair State University, and has also served as chair of the university's Chairs Council. Dr. Goldfarb is a fellow at the National Council on Family Relations and served as the National and International 2019 Annual Conference Chair. She is a fellow at the Academia de Liderazgo, Hispanic Association of Colleges and Universities. She's going to help correct me, I'm sure. And her research focuses on immigrant families, family engagement, family sustainability, and culturally diverse students and learning. Dr. Goldfarb serves as a member of the advisory board, Clara Mas Medical Center, Center of Excellence for Latino Health. Dr. Goldfarb, thank you for being with us today.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Muy buenos días. Es un privilegio, es un honor estar aquí con ustedes. It is really a privilege. It is really an honor for me to be with you here. I have to thank you for having me. I like to be part of these projects. They're so important, and especially with the generation that I have all hopes, sorry to give you even more stress, but that we are going together find a solution and move forward and have processes and work together for the benefit of our societies. It is also an honor and a privilege to be among a group that I don't need to convince, that none of the people that are going to work with you need to convince you. You will, you have already that inside you to approach this, to move us forward. So that's also a very important piece, I think, to acknowledge. It is, you are already part of the conversation. You have put yourself already out there and be part of it. So for us, for me, that I do not come from STEM, as you heard. I'm a family science professor, and my discipline is such. I love to be part of these endeavors. I believe, and actually I know, and actually even more, I know that research finds, okay, that without different voices within our conversation, these solutions that we are aspiring to have will not be possible. I would like to mention something that Dr. Tuninga just said about the NSF HSI grant, which I think is very important to see that national organizations are recognizing two major pieces with a grant like that. One piece it is, and it's extremely important, it is that the green teams, the program that you are part of it, has already demonstrated that works. And that is incredible. It's incredible to have already research and be part of something that we do know that works. The second part of it is to recognize that institutions that are diverse, and one of the designations is Hispanic Serving Institution for colleges and universities, do play a big role into bringing those different voices to the table to move the solution where they should go. So these issues affect community very differently, and representation is critical. It is important for us to maintain an open and inclusive conversation so that the processes and the solutions that we create or need to implement are relevant to our communities. They are not imposed. There is a buyout from the people that needs to be part of the solution. When people are around the table to figure out problems that affect them, they will be more invested and committed to be part of the solution. The diversity of voices should also encompass people across disciplines, and I think we were mentioning a little bit in the introduction. So for me, as a family science person, professor, scholar, researcher, I believe that if we are not going to bring the families into these conversations and our communities in this conversation, we are not going to be able to move forward in our solutions to these huge problems that we are having. And I think that also is important to acknowledge the difficult times that we are right now, but not to just stop by acknowledging it, but being part of the solution. So I think that with the major health and social issues, we should be intentional and inclusive to have any chance to make a positive impact on them. And I have to tell you, that being part of this project, and I hope you don't hear this as a naive way, because I truly believe, and I also think it's a backup from research and scholarly work and theory, that being part of these type of programs are the solution to the big problems of our world. I wish you a very successful summer. I am extremely, extremely excited to see what comes up, what's going to happen, and being actually a part of this excellent and unbelievable project. Good luck. Thank you. Cuídense mucho. Take care of yourself, and I will see you soon. Thank you.
Dr. Goldfarb, thank you so much. We appreciate your collaboration, your guidance, your collegiality, and your friendship. I think you're exactly right that this does need to be inclusive, and we should be including families, and we should be including networks for students, especially first-generation college students and students that don't have role models in the kinds of jobs that they want to be in. So thank you for helping us to move in that direction. I appreciate it very much. So we will continue on. We're going to tell you a little bit about our Green Teams program. Many of you already know because you have worked with us over many years. And then we're going to tell you about the projects and the teams that we have coming up this summer. And we'll thank everyone. So thank you, Dr. Goldfarb. We have 6 organizations this year. We're a little bit smaller than sometimes in the past because of COVID-19. And with these grants, we think the program will be much, much larger in the coming years. So we have a long wait list of highly qualified students, and we hope that you'll help support us in placing them in organizations that we partner with in the future. But for this year, we have the City of Newark is working with us again, City of Jersey City, New Jersey Natural Gas, again, and Newark Science and Sustainability again. For the first time this year, we have the Northern New Jersey Community Foundation, and as always, we have our longtime partner, PSEG. So I'll tell you a little bit about our program first, and then we'll go into more details about each of those organizations. The Green Teams program was initiated in 2016, and it came about because of the partnership with Montclair State University and PSEG, and hiring me into a position that I was able to partner with New Jersey HEPS, the New Jersey Higher Education Partnership for Sustainability, sustainability professionals in higher education across the state, and build something that didn't exist, that is very inclusive and helps to address sustainability issues throughout different types of organizations, corporations, and communities. So the Green Teams program addresses global challenges. We work in local communities. We train students to be innovative thought leaders. So they're thoughtful, they're moving things forward in a way that hasn't existed before. And by working on these really diverse and inclusive teams, our program builds empathy and understanding and greater impact through this teamwork. As I mentioned, we have transdisciplinary teams, teams of students coming from all different disciplines working together. We pair up teams of 5 students. We've put a lot of thought into the right size for a team, and 5 seems to be the diversity of the different majors and disciplines, and have enough people that they can work on separate projects and come together and help each other. So 5 seems to be the right size for a team. And these are some of the teams we've had in the past working with different organizations. As I mentioned, over the years from 2016 to 2019, we've had 36 teams. We've had 180 undergraduates. Now with the 30 this year, we'll be up in the hundreds now, finally, for the first time. So, but from 2016 to 2019, we placed 180 undergraduates on 36 teams, and those students came from 26 different universities and more than 60 different degree programs. 63 to be exact. Those students on those teams completed 128 projects for 25 different organizations. We've had a lot of organizations that have repeated year after year or come back after a few years. So we're grateful to the hosting organizations as well. These are some of the organizations that we have partnered with over the past years from 2016 to 2019. Many are large multinational corporations, Fortune 500 companies. Some of them are smaller and more local, either domestic or found within the state of New Jersey. We have a number of nonprofits, some startup businesses, and some government organizations. So we've worked with a variety of different organizations in different business sectors. We provide training, and the training comes in classroom training in the way of sharing business and community and environmental components of sustainability with students. And we also connect them to the world that they exist in to understand the implications of what they're learning and doing. If you're doing an emissions study for a city, you might be in an urban environment and you might be measuring the amount of emissions in that urban environment. But we also then try to connect the students to where we see a lot of carbon capture so that they can see the whole process. So that you see the types of things that we've trained the students in. This is just a very small sample, but just the basic sustainability science, because not all of our students are STEM majors, not all of our students are sustainability science majors. We teach them about systems thinking and project management and corporate social responsibility, as well as small information about small businesses and government organizations. We teach them about the connection to the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. And many have worked on that both within their team. We visit the United Nations. They've worked on it for companies as well. A lot of reporting, a little bit of an alphabet soup of acronyms here, but the Global Reporting Initiative, they're trained with some life cycle assessment and return on investment analysis, LEED certification for buildings, geographic information systems, and R we use for a lot of statistical analyses. We also talk with them about culture, the culture that they're from, and the culture that the organization that they're in is about. So some of it's corporate culture, some of it's the culture of the community that organization exists in, and also the culture within their team. We do some diversity and inclusion training, and I can say in the past it has been pretty heavy, and this year it's probably going to be even heavier. And by that, I mean, we go deep on diversity and inclusion as far as the amount of time we spend, but heavy as far as the subject matter itself. It's very impactful for people to think that, I might have some implicit biases that I didn't know I had, and I'm going to have to be addressing those through action that I take consciously. So we also offer leadership certificates through the program and a lot of professional development training. The students get to go to site visits for their hosting organization, and these are just a few of the different kinds of places that students work or that their hosting organizations are focused on doing work in. Everything from community gardens and municipalities to New Jersey Transit and buildings, rooftops, and solar, among many others. The students work on projects that are given to them by the hosting organization as a list of deliverables. So the hosting organizations apply, and you can see them working together with their hosting organization, building out the projects that they're doing for them here. Some of the outcomes, the things that the students have been able to develop and deliver include some of what you see on the right. So rare and endangered species maps for New Jersey American Water and New Jersey Natural Gas. We see some of the work that the team last summer did on building out renewable natural gas feasibility in landfills and wastewater treatment plants. And you can see for Monmouth County, there's a lot of potential. So that helps an organization to focus their efforts. So some of the other kinds of outcomes include taking a look at the cost of implementing renewable energy at an organization, building out designs for how to reduce water use in manufacturing, or inventorying a fleet for a municipality to look at their emissions, their greenhouse gas emissions, or writing code for an organization like New Jersey Transit to input environmental data and bus manufacturer specs and output recommendations for which EV buses to purchase. Other kinds of projects that students have been able to deliver to organizations, and again, this is just a small sample, include things like invasive species removals, plans to do that, development of a 2-degree climate scenario, and how to align with the Paris Accord, even though the United States is out, companies want to stay in alignment with the recommendations. developing global reporting initiative templates for organizations to be able to use, and building out their stakeholder engagement. A lot of companies are very concerned about making sure that they're open to hiring, recruiting, and retaining new talent coming out as recent graduates, and also addressing some of the sustainability challenges as well. So for this year, we're very happy to announce our 2020 Green Teams. We have 30 undergraduates coming, working on 6 teams, coming from 17 different universities and 25 degree programs. The universities and colleges that our students this year are coming from include those that you see here from Marist College, Kean University, Johns Hopkins, Yale, Bates College in Maine, Monmouth University, Penn State, NJIT, SUNY Plattsburgh, Rowan, Fairleigh Dickinson, Ramapo, Rutgers, the College of New Jersey, Morgan State University, William Patterson University, and of course, Montclair State University. And the participating companies, as I mentioned before, include City of Jersey City, the City of Newark, the Northern New Jersey Community Foundation, Newark Science and Sustainability, again, New Jersey Natural Gas, and of course, PSEG. So now we would like to share a little bit of information about those specific projects for this summer. And we're going to introduce the students to you. Actually, they're going to introduce themselves to you. City of Jersey City, with a population of slightly less than Newark, is one of the world's most ethnically diverse cities. Their population consists of about 28.6% Hispanic or Latino, 26.3% Asian alone, and 20.9% Black or African American alone. This year, we've been working with Jersey City building out their emissions inventories and their greenhouse gas emissions report that just came out this year. And that's serving as a basis for their climate action planning. And as an added piece to this year, the Jersey City team will work alongside the city to improve its tree canopy. And this involves conducting a detailed assessment of existing trees, establishing an adequate and sustainable tree maintenance and planting program that meets their increased canopy overall goals, quantifying the benefits of increased tree coverage, and effectively communicating the city's efforts to the community. So the team will use GIS, Geographic Information Systems, to make significant progress in mapping the city's trees, as well as give a carbon sequestration estimate of the city's trees. So we'd like to introduce you to the City of Jersey City team, starting with David. Please introduce yourselves.
Hello, my name is David Lisboa, and I'm a biology major from Fairleigh Dickinson University.
Hi, my name is Shavanica Lattimore. I'm an environmental engineer at Kean University.
Hi, I'm Saul Contreras, and I'm a physics major from Montclair State University.
Hi, my name is Miranda Muniz, and I'm a sustainability science major at Montclair State University.
Hi, my name is Jatsia Guzman, and I'm a Geography Informational Systems major at Rowan University.
So now we'd like to introduce you to the project for the City of Newark this year. The City of Newark, New Jersey is the most populous city in New Jersey with over 280,000 people and home to Liberty Newark Airport and New Jersey Transit as well as several large corporations. It is a diverse demographic, although the median household income is approximately $35,000 and about 28% of the population is below the poverty line. The deliverables for the City of Newark team this year will create a climate action plan by utilizing data collection and developing data sets. Specifically, the team will train to use ICLEI ClearPath to develop a greenhouse gas inventory of Newark and use this software then to gather and enter data for this project with the modules of ClearPath. Once the data is collected, the team will create summaries of the data collected and use this summary to clarify the accuracy of it. The team will then identify specific missing or questionable data found and identify areas which need additional vetting to establish accuracy. So additional time permitted, they may also work on LEED certification for the City of Newark and also the Love Your Block initiative. I'd like to have the team City of Newark introduce themselves, starting with Abby.
Hi, my name is Abby Holden, and I'm an environmental studies major at Bates College.
Hi, my name is Olivia Johnston. I'm a mathematics major at Morgan State University.
Hi, I'm Ismael Nunez, and I'm a civil engineering major at the College of New Jersey.
Hi, I'm Vincent Adoro. I'm an environmental science major from William Patterson University.
Hi, I'm Iman Cumberbatch, and I'm an information technology student at Montclair State University.
Great, thank you so much. We're excited to see what kind of work you have coming this summer. Next up, we have Newark Science and Sustainability. Newark SAS, Inc. utilizes the approach of social entrepreneurship. It's a community-driven 501c3 nonprofit organization based in Newark, New Jersey that implements various initiatives to increase awareness of environmental, ecological, and wellness issues through educational programs and hands-on activities. Newark SAS assists with the creation of self-sustaining and environmentally friendly communities by developing pathways for green jobs, increased self-sufficiency, and broader community empowerment. So the deliverables for Newark SAS this year will be that they're going to be assisting with integration of technology into urban farms, community gardens and greenhouse systems and distribution systems. The team will integrate technology to conduct remote data collection of environmental variables, track seed sources planted and their varieties, and the Newark SAS's Urban Farm Management Program addresses the need for better management of our green spaces and distribution of the produce being grown. Data has shown that there's an abundance of food being produced in Newark's community gardens and urban farms, but much of that food is being wasted due to the lack of management and a deficient distribution system. So the team will aid in understanding this distribution system by tracking and mapping produce harvested, the weight, delivery location, where it is purchased, obviously in a socially distanced and safe kind of manner. Finally, the Newark SAS Green Team will develop and edit promotional videos highlighting the organization's programs, services, products, and mission. So I'd like to have the Newark SAS team introduce themselves, starting with Robert.
Hi, I'm Robert Sunbury, and I'm an electrical and computer engineering major at Rowan University.
Hi, my name is Amalco Clinton, and I am a computer science major at Montclair State University.
Hi, my name is Kiara Brady. I'm a media and communications major at Ramapo College of New Jersey.
Hello, my name is Julia Flores, and I'm an industrial design major at NJIT.
Hello, my name is Brittany Portes, and I'm an environmental science major at Marist College.
Great, thank you all so much. I'm really excited to see what your outcomes are. Now we'll introduce the New Jersey Natural Gas team. New Jersey Natural Gas is the principal subsidiary of New Jersey Resources. They serve more than 500,000 customers in New Jersey's Monmouth, Ocean, Burlington, Morris, and Middlesex counties. Their commitment to sustainability has been shown through their initiatives and investments. They have invested over $800 million in clean energy projects with the installed capacity to power more than 60,000 homes per year. Over the last decade, they've invested more than $1 billion to ensure the safety and reliability of our system. They've helped their customers save $374 million through programs that reduce natural gas usage. Their efforts have protected the environment by protecting the release of 2.1 million tons of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. This year, the New Jersey Natural Gas team will work on implementing action plans to create more sustainable communities by performing residential and commercial outreach to build a more energy efficient community. The team will be working with municipal green teams to identify, recommend, and implement sustainable energy sources for communities affected while working on outreach strategies. The team will also calculate energy saving strategies and report findings with the respective municipalities. In addition, the team will also implement new forms of commercial and residential outreach by utilizing social media platforms, written articles, municipal websites, and others to hit the largest possible audience. This project will assist in identifying community allies and partners to aid designated communities. The results of the data will be analyzed, and the team will assist municipalities to assemble all of the information gathered over the course of the project to submit to Sustainable Jersey in order to gather submission points for municipal energy initiatives. Sounds like you have your work cut out for you, Team New Jersey Natural Gas. I'd like to have them introduce themselves to you, starting with Dylan.
Hi, my name is Dylan White. I'm a business administration major with a concentration in management at Montclair State University.
Hi, my name is Diana Damati. I'm a digital marketing major at William Patterson University.
Hello, my name is Tyler McLemore. I'm an electrical and computer engineering major at Rowan University.
Hi, my name is Stephanie Brown, and I'm a graphic design major at Monmouth University.
Hi, my name is Tess Turner, and I'm an international studies and political science major at Johns Hopkins.
Fantastic. I am excited to work with you as a team as well. Now, for the first time, as I mentioned, we have the privilege of working with the Northern New Jersey Community Foundation and several communities that they serve. The Northern New Jersey Community Foundation is a 501c3 nonprofit foundation founded in 1988 and located in Hackensack, New Jersey. This organization is dedicated to their work of improvement toward community life through their work in education, the arts, public health, the environment, civic engagement, and philanthropy. Northern New Jersey Community Foundation utilizes collaboration between local governments, businesses, school districts, nonprofits, and community groups in order to achieve their goals. They aim to identify community issues using the combination of both creativity and innovation among the public to accomplish related goals and strengthen the ties among the communities to improve the health and well-being of residents. This year, the Northern New Jersey Community Foundation team will outline current state and local policies and regulations around organic waste recycling by looking at urban and suburban agriculture. The team will identify how these processes affect a closed-loop system of food waste, recovery, and composting. The team will discover beneficial changes of the current policies and incentivize expansion of local food production and organic waste recycling by analyzing waste of different municipalities. They will then decipher where the waste goes, how and where it is disposed, and which pollutants are observed as a result of these processes. The team will use case studies to develop comparisons of the existing components of a local closed-loop system. The best practices from other regions will be applied to this project in order to utilize successful methods. Once those are identified, the team will perform an economic analysis of the costs necessary and an ROI for this project. Time permitting, the team will also work to identify funding for future projects or to implement their recommendations. In addition, infographics will be created for the effects of organic waste recycling. Once the data is gathered, the team will create a presentation for municipal leaders and potential funders. Finally, the team will create a data report with recommendations for 3 types of implementation: municipal, regional, and industrial. A lot of work, you all. Let's introduce the team, Northern New Jersey Community Foundation, starting with Hadar.
Hi, my name is Hadar Pepperstone, and I'm an environmental science major at SUNY Plattsburgh.
Hi, I'm Daniel Ivanov, and I'm a biochemistry major at NJIT.
Hi, my name is Dave Guevara, and I'm a nutrition and food science major at Montclair State University.
Hi, my name is Elizabeth Nemec, and I'm a chemical engineering major at Rutgers University.
Hi, my name is Anthony Ruiz, and I am an environmental planning and landscape architecture student at Rutgers University.
And now we come to PSEG, Public Service. As you know, we've been talking about this for years now, but as you know, Public Service Enterprise Group Incorporated, PSEG, is New Jersey's oldest and largest investor-owned utility, a regulated gas and electric utility company serving 2.2 million electric customers and 1.8 million gas customers. approximately 70% of the state's population. PSEG has approximately $35 billion in assets and $11 billion in revenues, and its headquarters are in Newark, New Jersey. This year, PSEG is planning an internally focused sustainability and energy reduction effort in their own facilities, requiring collection of data to establish baselines for waste and electricity consumption, Scope 3 and other emissions calculations, a cost-benefit analysis tool, development of strategies for waste reduction and electrical efficiencies, and communications and employee engagement. We'd like to introduce the PSEG team, starting with Lauren.
Hi, my name is Lauren Hope, and I am a sustainability science major at Montclair State University.
Hi, my name is Sean McKay. I'm an energy business and finance major at Penn State University.
Hi, my name is Gabrielle Mills, and I'm an English major at Montclair State University.
Hi, my name is Maya Shaw. I'm an applied math and psychology major at Yale University.
Hi, my name is Chikwendo Wachuku. I'm an electrical engineering major at NJIT.
Excellent. So we're so happy to have all of you with us today and working this summer with PSEG. So I also wanted to introduce you to all of the people that are helping me behind the scenes today. Amelia Miller is our project manager this year. She's been with us for 3 years, and she started on a team as a Green Team member 3 years ago, and last year she was an assistant project manager, and we brought her back again this year. She's from Middlebury College, just graduated with a degree in environmental studies and a minor in math. Yvette Viastus is with us this year as an assistant project manager. She just graduated with a degree, a double major in sustainability science and geography from Montclair State University. Danielle Del Passe is with us this year as an assistant project manager, and she just graduated with a degree in sociology. And Tirza Mills is with us as a program coordinator. She recently graduated in sustainability science from Montclair State University. And we also have Sonia Richardson, our senior administrative assistant, who helps us a lot behind the scenes as well. We have resource specialists. Athena Serafides, many of you know, worked at the New Jersey Department of Environmental Protection for a long time. She has retired and has come to work with us, and we're so happy to have her helping us with sustainable communities and sustainable businesses, and she has a wealth of knowledge. Chris Snyder is the manager of our community garden on campus at Montclair State University and has degrees in anthropology and public health and education. And he comes to us with a background in human subjects research and survey analysis, as well as working in food security. Emma Lavin has been with us for a long time as well. She started with us in 2016, as did Ralph Alacio on the Green Teams then, and have been working with us in a number of different areas. Emma recently received a master's degree in public health from Montclair State University, and she helps us also with our communications, as well as she works with the city of Newark in the area of food policy. And Ralph recently received his master's degree in sustainability policy, is the short version, from the New School. And he focuses on climate action as well as interactions with the United Nations. We'd really like to thank our partners. We partner with a lot of different academic institutions across the state of New Jersey, and without their help and support and input, interviewing and reviewing applications and building the program, this program would not exist, and it wouldn't have students from all these different universities that you see. Here's much of the leadership for many years from New Jersey HEPS, the Higher Education Partnership for Sustainability. So thank you very much to them. We also would like to thank the National Science Foundation. The 2 grants that we just announced are not the only funding that we've received from the National Science Foundation. Previously, we had an NSF Includes grant as well. And so we've been well funded by NSF for this program, and we're very grateful for that funding. We'd like to thank New Jersey Natural Gas. We've been funded for 3 teams from New Jersey Natural Gas now, and the students have had some pretty incredible opportunities to attend the share owners meeting and to attend the Energy Master Plan stakeholders meeting on behalf of speaking about their projects that they worked on with New Jersey Natural Gas. And then also we sent them to a bioenergy sustainability conference this past year, and they're working on publications now. So we're very grateful to New Jersey Natural Gas and for continuing with us into this year where everything is quite challenging with COVID-19 and helping communities really to address their energy efficiency. And certainly we would absolutely love to thank and acknowledge our longtime partnership and corporate funding from PSEG and the PSEG Foundation, which helped to build this program and support so many students over the years and develop so many different projects. We are very grateful to PSEG for helping to do this. And again, you can find us on social media if you'd like to learn more about the program or how to get involved, how to support students, how to, we certainly could place more students if we were able to fund more students, but also you may be a good mentor or you may have an organization that would benefit by having students work with you. So, but you can also just follow our stories if you like. So feel free to connect with us on social media. And we'd like to take any questions that you may have now. You can put them in the Q&A and we'll try to answer as many as we can in the time that we have. And again, thanks so much to so many people who have helped us with this program. It's really, truly a team effort. So our first question, I'll read it out loud and then we'll see if we can answer, is how is social distancing impacting the work of the teams this summer? Well, obviously we're virtual through the end of June for sure. We take guidance from the governor and from the president of Montclair State University, Dr. Cole, and we want the students to be safe and healthy above all else. So we are virtual through the month of June. We'll see how things progress and what might be possible in July. I don't know yet whether our final presentations will be on a platform much like this or if it will be in something like you see in the picture here where we're back in Kasser Auditorium or another auditorium on campus. We'll know more later in June, but we do have some students that will be going out to collect just a little bit of data, and they will follow all of the guidelines that are provided so that we'll keep them safe. No one will be doing anything that they're not comfortable doing. And so much of the work can be done virtually. Obviously, we want to be together. But we do have a very good Zoom account and have breakout rooms, and so it's very similar to how we operate in general. The next question, what do you dream will be one of the big outcomes this summer? Can you give an example? I really want you to come to the final presentations and see it, but I am jazzed about many of the projects. There's some new technology going into some of them that I didn't know about, and the students told me about during interviews. And so, of course, we're hiring them to do what they told us they'd wanted to do. So come to the final presentations and you'll hear about these really cool projects. But I can say that there's some technology that you might not know about or might not have thought would be applied in this way. So that would be exciting. So this, I think, comes from a Green Team alum. When I was part of the Green Teams, we were provided with very fun activities to help bond and get to know each other. Is this still happening, even though the platform is virtual? If so, how? Yes. We've sent packages to the students, so they're getting mail from us. We're doing some of the same things and some things differently. You know, a lot of the kinds of things that we did were academic and sharing information and getting to know one another, and that does happen virtually. It's not exactly the same when you can see all of somebody's body language, but getting to know people still happens. So yes, we're still doing team bonding, and we may be able to do some of that in person later this summer. The next question, can Green Team alumni participate in remote learning sessions? PSEG ISS always has the best speakers. Well, actually, I think the Green Team's alumni should be giving the remote learning sessions. Many of our alumni are working in really great positions in sustainability and many sustainability related fields. Some of them are in law school and in PhD programs, and I think our students would learn a lot from our Green Team alumni. So I hope that our Green Team's alumni will engage with the current students, especially, you know, they're in a different situation than you were in. And I think knowing that they're part of this broader network would be really great. Sure, we can include you. Just reach out to me by email. You know how to do that. And we post a lot of information on social media and on our website as well. Are the students receiving the stipend for their efforts? Of course, yes, our students are paid because our program is a program about opportunity, and we don't feel that anyone should be left out because they need to work instead of getting paid to participate. But they're also doing a lot of work, so absolutely they should be paid, and we should be paying them a lot more, but this is what we're able to afford at the time, and they get a stipend for 4 days of work during the week, and a lot of education as well. What do Green Team members who participate in the program say they value the most? I get a lot of feedback from Green Team's alumni, especially as they go into jobs and careers. One of the things that they are learning is about professional communications and how to communicate with others professionally in jobs, and how to reach out and send emails, etc. Some of that, how to communicate professionally on social media, and some of it is the network, knowing that there's a network of professionals, learning about how to be one of those professionals, what's required, what are the next steps. Many of them are just really, really passionate about the projects they're working on and can't wait to get their hands into more projects like that. So a variety of different things. Will there be TAs and or upperclassmen assisting the teams this summer? Yes, we have. So Yvette Viasus, I introduced you to, is helping, and Danielle Del Pesky, who both of them just graduated. We have Tirza as our project coordinator, and Amelia Miller is our project manager. Project manager, and we have several other resource specialists. So they're in the presentation, and yes, we always absolutely love it when we have Green Team's alumni come back and have more of a managerial role with more responsibilities, because they know how the program works and they know how best to support the students. And another question, last one, how will this pandemic affect the very valued aspect of network for Green Team's members? Well, I'm hoping that they realize they're part of a very big network, not only Green Team's alumni, but also all of you that have supported us. So professors from different universities, corporate professionals and community members, and people working in government and municipalities. I would hope that if someone came to you and said, I was on the Green Teams, but I didn't serve on your Green Team, could I talk to you, that you might have a minute for them and give them some guidance, whether it's for a job or a career path or an advanced degree. So I think being part of this network, whether we're in person or not, it's still in existence, and we're here to help support them. And we have one more last question coming, I think. So let me see if I can read this to you, or to myself. Hi, Amy, miss you lots. When I was part of the Green Teams, we had a really good diversity inclusion session where we were able to get to know other Green Team members well. You had also mentioned that you plan on including more in-depth diversity inclusion session. How do you plan to do that? Well, we're working with the Office of Social Justice on campus, and they've already given a presentation on environmental justice. Yesterday, our students received that, and they're going to come back and do more on diversity and inclusion this summer, similar to some of what they've done before. There are so many different workshops that they can do, so we'll our students will benefit by having more of those. But we also have a network that I'm part of through the Environmental Justice Advisory Council, and I'm hoping that we will be able to connect students with those individuals and understand how communities are impacted differentially from different types of crises, and how we all can help to support those communities. So I think that's about it. I thank you all for coming. I hope if you hear that someone's a Green Teams member that you'll ask, what are you doing and how can I help? I think, everything that's going on right now, both environmental, economic, health-wise, and also societal, and the way that we're interacting with one another shows that we really do need to come together. Even if we're virtual or socially distanced, we need to come together and support one another and help each other. So that's my hope, is that through this program and other programs and the networks that come out of this, networks of networks, that we will all be able to help and support each other and do some good. And I hope that you'll stick with us through the summer, follow us on social media, and come back for the final presentations. Thanks for attending. Thank you so much.